What up, gang? Today I've got the tier list reloaded for you guys and gals. It's gonna be a bit more short form than usual. Things have been just really busy and I just can't get myself to do a full 20-minute video right now and edit it, but I didn't want to hold out on you guys. I want to get this out to you guys. If you like it, please like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and let's just get right into it. All right, so we got the full tier list here, and it starts out with the Swiss number one. We're in a sniper meta, starting to be a sniper meta, and this was number one. Now you might be asking, where's the Roman standard? Well, the Roman standard is a little bit bugged at the moment. JGod tweeted the reticle is a bit higher than it should be. Now I don't know if that means the bullet travels lower, it travels where it goes. It's not really clear, but it's bugged, it's a little off. You could use it, you just have to aim a little higher probably. For now, I'm staying away, but the epic version's perfectly fine, so use that. Krieg, really good, got a slight buff, and with the other C58, other things kind of falling back, Krieg is kind of meta for long range. Mag 10, 53 rounds, suppressed. With the task force, really good. Bullfrog, still really good. You do need a headshot, you need to be kind of skilled. It's a skill base to get that max TTK, but really good, 50 rounds. Tundra, I really liked the Tundra. It was kind of lower for me to start the season, but after using it for a while, very mobile, this version. Feel like it could pop out, pop in, kind of like the Swiss, but the Swiss is a little better, but Tundra still really good. C58, the 4X got fixed, so it doesn't help recoil as much. So at the beginning of the, before the nerf of that, it was up here. Now it's a little down here. I feel like the recoil is very similar to the Stoner. So if you like the Stoner, you can handle that recoil. You'll feel fine. It has better mobility than the Stoner. So that's why I put it over the Stoner. Stoner, really good. But it's just, both of these, the recoil is just a little bit rough, 100 meters out. So they don't kind of hit as well with the Krieg or the Tundras or the Swiss at long range. This Mag 10 doesn't have a long range barrel, so it's more short range, but has the 53 round mag, suppressed, really good. M82, we gotta have an M82. They're suppressed. It's really good. Any other season, this would have been S tier, top tier. It's still S tier. It's just not as mobile as I would like compared to the Tundra and Swiss. So, but it's still really good. The AK got a little bit of a hit, just doesn't hit as hard as it used to. So it's kind of like 80, it's 80-ish max for me, and it just doesn't really dominate as it used to. So really good for ground loot, but just not the top tier. PBSH, finding that it's just not killing as fast. So with 71 rounds, it's fine, but as I'll talk later, I'm really worried about it when I'm using it as a common or common, but these are really good, suppressed. It has pretty bad hard recoil, so it's hard to kind of hit it long range, so it doesn't have the range of, say, the Mac or Bullfrog. If you didn't know, that most of the Cold War SMGs, I think all of them, don't have a third drop off anymore, third damage drop off. So they can really push out now. So that's why I have these so high. This, if it could do that, would be as high, but it just doesn't, and it's a little slower TTK wise. A tier, Krieg, C58, still really good options, just lower mag. QBZ, let's talk about QBZ, super good. You've been seeing like True Game Data, JGod talk about the QBZ. I'm trying to use it out as a sniper support. If this had scopes, this would be S tier, but they don't. They also have a small mag, but they are super good. I really love it. I had like a 4-kill start with this QBZ. So definitely don't sleep on it. Use it. Definitely feel confident with it. Just know you don't have a 60 round mag on it. But it's definitely like the Kilo from season 6 when it was ground loot. It feels just like that. It's like a beam, gets a job done. Super good. AK-74U, another skill-based one headshot, brings the TTK down. It's 30 rounds, so that's kind of limiting, but they're suppressed. So that's why these are at kind of top of A, even if they are low mag, because the unsuppressed but high mag are here. That's the Mag 10, this Bullfrog. Krieg is unsuppressed compared to this one, so that's why it's here. Same for the C58. PBSH, still that 71 round mag. So these are all really good. They're just not suppressed. M82, same thing. Stoner, same thing. XM4 is kind of in that like awkward in between where you might take a longer range M82 and, you know, a Mag 10 over just holding on to an XM4. That's why it's below these. It's really good at the start because it can handle short and mid, although it's markedly slower TTK wise after the nerf. So yeah, it's like solid, but it's not great. It's suppressed. It has 45 rounds. That's why it makes A tier, but it's bottom A tier. RPD is eternally A tier. It's just solid out to 60, 70. They never put a scope on it unless it was the Wave Lord, but it didn't have the velocity. But it has 75 rounds, so that's really great early on. So it's low A. This stoner is really good. Again, high mag. I like high mag at the beginning of rounds. So definitely, you know, one to pick up for the uncommons. QBZ, sick uncommon gun. Definitely, I'm rocking this. I'll probably rock these two together, to be honest. I think these are probably the top two. These are the top two uncommon. RPD really good because of high mag capacity and accuracy. This should be above that. The Groza has definitely taken a hit. It's slow. TTK is quite slow. These are 45 round. None of them are suppressed. I think they'll get the job done. I don't think you have to be worried about that. Just it's not gonna beat anybody out one-on-one. So don't try not to beat out anyone. These are like insta down, insta one down. So they're Mag 10. All right, so this is where might get a little heat. Mag 10 is here. PPSH is here. 32 rounds on these guns with the high fire rate is just a little dangerous. Now, I think if you have aim assist and you have really good close range accuracy, this is like an advantage for you because you can use these guns and maximize the TTK, the Mag 10's TTK. PPSH is a bit slow now, but you can use these guns effectively. For those of us that's like average up close or no aim assist, if we flinch off target at all, you will not get the down. Even if you're like right behind them, because everybody's super sweaty now. Everyone like starts like juking the moment they get hit, and it's really easy to just miss. Completely whiff. They turn and you have no bullets, and they turn around and they kill you. So they are in what now is C tier, is now called aim carefully. It used to be it's a gun. These guns, some of these guns are effective, but they just need you to be. They need to be aimed very carefully, especially these three. These four burst rifles, the M16 AUG just because it's got a scope. But you know, they're solid, and if you can hit the shots, if you aim carefully and you can get the burst on target, it can be effective. Now, it's just if you miss, you're screwed, especially up close. So that's why they're here. They are suppressed. I do think they can be effectively used. It's just you have to be accurate. If you're not, you're better off with some of these more consistent weapons. Same with the DMR. Suppressed, gotta be accurate. Same as the KSP. SMG burst, gotta be accurate. Even harder when it's up close. This DMR is not suppressed. C58 here. I didn't really like it before it got nerfed. Now that it's nerfed, it's even slower TTK wise up close. So it's just slow firing and it's slow TTK. I think it's a little risky. Again, if you're on target, you're good. If you're not, you might be wiped out. These Howers, you know, honestly, I'm a little more comfortable than I am with these Mag 10 PPS Agent 58. Hower, if you got the drop, you hit your first shot, their plates are broken, then you trying to juke around and they're trying to find you, and then the next time you can shoot, boom, they're down. So this up close, especially early on, gets the job done. I was tempted to put these below this, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to respect that there are people out there, people using controller, they're going to be fine with this. But for some of us, not the greatest up close aim, or we're not using aim assist, I'm a little shook. I'll be honest, I'm a little shook with these. I'm very confident I can get the job done with a Hower. Amp is a little weird. You hit all your chest shots. It has a very good TTK. You miss one chest shot, it jumps 100 milliseconds. So it's really could be an aim carefully, but what even knocks it down more is that it only has 20 rounds for the legendary, 15 only for these ones. So you have to be hyper accurate. So again, you have aim assist, you have super aim. You can really push this to your advantage. Really, it's more like C or B tier for you. But for I think the average player, this is kind of like only to upgrade from the 1911. This 1911 has 12 rounds. These DMRs really hard. The iron sights only. And then you've got the rest of the 19. And then, as I said, the bugged Roman standard. So that's it, guys and gals. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe you like this format. Maybe you wish it was long form. I think it's probably going to be like early season, we'll do long form. Mid-season, interest kind of drops off. We'll do a shorter form version. And I'll definitely update the description if I find out that the Roman standard is back to normal. And if it is back to the top, number 1. Hope you guys liked it. Please like, subscribe. We're trying to get to 400 by the end of season 4. Be awesome. Let's do it. See you guys on the next one.